Alrighty, today we're going to be talking about and using the WOOFER in a 160. Now, the WOOFER is a part of the boombox weapon set. It is a shotgun. It is actually probably the second best shotgun out of the group because there is the where's it at here? It is a little bit worse than the staccato shadow because the staccato shadow is actually really good and it is considered shotgun, but the thing fries like an AR and it decimates everything in front of it. But the WOOFER actually has the same perks. We're going to be running, if you guys actually haven't checked out the staccato shadow video, I do recommend checking that out because you can actually have the same perks. So I think they're off. I think I'm supposed to have a double crit damage instead of dancing enemies here. Yeah, can I change this? Yep. I want to do a double crit damage build here. So we're going to be doing a double crit damage with a crit rating, reload speed, and then of course water since it's a fire season, and then of course the 6 perk, which is just dancing enemies basically. After eliminating an enemy, you can actually make an enemy dance, which is basically the same thing. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to be using the WOOFER. Let me show you the loadout. Yeah, like I said, if you haven't checked out this staccato shadow, I definitely recommend checking that out because it's basically the same thing. We're going to be using Buckshot Raptor, which increases your shotgun critical damage by 225% since we're running double crit damage. So yeah, it makes sense if you do the math, blah, blah, blah. A lot of damage output. And then of course, we're going to be using Totally Rocking Out. At the time of this recording, it is still bugged out. So if you have any impressions on, oh, the loadout not doing good, just remember it's Totally Rocking Out, slightly bugged out. Battle Beat and Fumble, same thing because Battle Beat activates and Totally Rocking Out, and so does Fumble. And Fumble's really good whenever you're close to enemies, hence why we're using a shotgun. Locked and Reloaded, since we're going to be reloading this shotgun almost every single time we're out, which shotguns usually take. Actually, you reload shotguns a lot more since there's less ammo in it. Shell Shock, which increases your shotgun damage by 17%, and then of course Survivalist, which gives us more eliminations, give us 39 base health over those 3 seconds, which is really good whenever you're really close to enemies. So yeah, that is the loadout and the weapon that we're going to be using today. Otherwise, I think we're just going to jump straight into the mission and test out what the WOOFER can do. Alrighty, we found a smasher. Thank you, Piper, once again. Whoop whoop. Let's see if I can just come here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay. And bam, just dead. Okay. I know it's a shotgun. All right. Running Buckshot Raptor in lead. Yeah, I have double crit damage. So hitting those crits are going to do an insane amount of damage. But if you guys notice, I mean, come on now. Who doesn't want to use a shotgun that does one shot and makes enemies dance? I think it's a win-win situation in my book. But yeah. Oh, another smasher. Okay, let's go over to it. So I think we did 6 shots of that one. Let's see if we can beat it here. So let me okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I didn't crit. No. Let me crit. That's 8, 9, and then yeah, I'm not critting. Wow, I got really unlucky on this one. Oh man, that's unfortunate. It was 1. Gotta go just over there. Otherwise, let me go find an encampment. I feel like it might be a little bit better using this in an encampment. Yeah, let me just go look for one. Alrighty, I found an encampment. Now, the cool thing about this shotgun, it does have a little bit of radius, so you can shoot more than one enemy. Unlike, you know, like the Huskbuster or the Ground Pounder, you kind of have to aim towards like one enemy. But here, man, here, easy peasy. Look at this, just bam, just look at that. Also, someone just tier 3 sub Beach. I really do appreciate it. Usually, I don't say anything about alerts or any recordings, but he has been here forever and he's like the one of very few people to subscribe for tier 3 for that long. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, anyways, yeah, look at this. This is really bad because most of these enemies are refrigerator husks and I can't shoot past them, but I can make them dance. Can I get a dance off on them? Because once they're dancing, they're vulnerable. Yeah, look at that. See, they drop their shield and then you can shoot past them, which is also another benefit of using boombox weapons. You can just get them dancing and just kill them. Yeah, and I'm just dead. Piper's gonna help me up here. Yeah. The thing about using shotgun weapons in an exploding death bomb mission, you usually die really fast, especially if you have no heals. So that's the one downside. Otherwise, that wasn't too bad. I think that was pretty cool. I think we're just gonna jump straight into the defense now. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the defense. Alrighty, so the mission is started now. I'm a little worried because this is an exploding death bomb mission, so it's a little scary, you know, but against regular enemies, I mean, like, I think this weapon's gonna fry. The one downside with this weapon that I can say is it's low cost, or the low ammo, or the low magazine size. There we go, we got the words out. The low magazine size, because it kind of does suck. You kind of have to reload after every 5 shots, whatnot. Like, Reload, bam. You got 4. So, or it's actually after every 4 shots, which suck. However, though, I mean, it does a decent amount of damage. So I think it makes up for that. Now, being up close to enemies is scary, especially in an exploding death bomb mission. But it still fries. Like, you know, like 2 enemies dead right there. 1 enemy dead. I heard a smasher. Yeah, let me test it out again on a smasher. Come here. Come here, smasher. Don't charge. Good night. 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, it started. Oh, whoa, what the heck? Yeah, see, when it crits, it does a crazy amount of damage. Let's see, 200,000 per shot without a crit. Can I crit here? 457,000 with a crit. Not too bad when it does crit, but I think waiting for the crit is a little rough. You know, like maybe not running double crit damage, maybe running just a regular crit rating, crit damage and damage build would be a little bit better, especially since it only has 4 in the magazine size. But it still does an insane amount when you do crit. Like 500,000 damage when you do crit, it was insane. And then 200,000 per just regular hit. I mean, I'll take it, you know. And then especially War Cry, because if you're running Buckshot, Raptor, and Lead, you're gonna get that War Cry, and you're gonna do an insane amount of damage. Like, just look at this. Pretty much 3 shots, 4 shots. Can I crit here? Yeah. Oh man, it's really hard to back up this weapon just due to the fact that you don't crit as much, I feel, and it's just due to the fact that it doesn't have the high magazine count. Maybe running running light show and support would be good instead of like what could I replace? I don't know what I could replace. Maybe like I feel like light show might increase because 33%, what, a third of that? No, that would only give me 1, right? Or would that give me 2? Because if it's 4, 33% of 4 would be 1 point something. So I don't know if it rounds up. I think it would just be 1 extra shot, which isn't really worth it, because, you know, you'd rather have more damage if anything. So, but I do think just for having fun, you know, hitting the crits when you can, you know, it's fun. And especially, you don't even have to hit crits on regular enemies, so that's a bonus. You know, if you're just only going for regular enemies and groups of enemies, it's not that bad. But like here, like see, like yeah, it's kind of bad against those enemies. But exploders, you can actually make them dance, which is really cool. And they just drop their explosive thing on the ground. So yeah, not bad. Yeah, someone suggested to run someone that reduces your ammo cost, or it has a chance of not using ammo. That's also another option, but at the same time, for being the ammo cost, or for being in the magazine size, running something that is related to like increasing ammo or increased magazine size, or making a chance of not using ammo, it's very minimal and it's very hard to use because 4 shots isn't a lot in the first place. So increasing your ammo or your magazine size from 4 to 5 is not really ideal. And then, you know, having a chance of not using ammo when you have 4 shots isn't ideal either, because you have 4 shots and the chances of you not using or not using ammo is very low when it is compared to that amount of ammo costs. So, or not ammo costs, magazine size. I know I keep getting them mixed up. So it's a little rough. It's a little bit rough if you think about it, but it's definitely worth though. I mean, like, you know, not compared to like the Staccato Shadow where, you know, you can just spam the weapon and, you know, be good with it. But with this, I think every weapon has its different like abilities and different like perks. So basically with this weapon, you can shoot more than 1 enemy instead of like where the Staccato Shadow is kind of more directed towards single target damage, but it does do area damage if you know, don't aim in with it. But, you know, this one, I mean, like I can kill multiple enemies at a time, like right here, bam, you know, I just killed 3 and then like that. Oh, circle. Circle, give me my heal pad. Yeah, I'm just running back for the heal pad. But yeah, I think that's something to mention too, you know, like every weapon has its different reasons to be ran, you know. Maybe even running the Staccato Shadow and the WOOFER at the same time would be fun, you know, using the WOOFER for, you know, smaller enemies when they jump on you, or and then using the Staccato Shadow for more of like Mist Monsters and Husky Husk. So, you know, but the cool thing about this weapon though, in the weapon set of the boombox weapon set, is just the 6 perk. I think it's really cool. Eliminating an enemy, and once you eliminate them, it dances nearby enemies. So I think it's really cool, you know, like just eliminate this enemy right here. Oh, okay, it didn't want to dance. All right, let me go over here. Can I get like an enemy dancing over here? No, they're just like spawning in ones. Come on now. Let me throw some turrets up here and get some more enemies down. Yeah, there we go. Look at all those dancing enemies. And then the fact that they're dancing, they're not going to do damage to you, which is really nice, especially whenever, you know, running a shotgun loadout, you don't want to be taking a lot, or you don't want to be taking as much damage as what you would usually be, especially with shotguns. I feel like with shotguns, it's like a little bit more. You know, with the shotgun, you don't want to take as much damage. So it's nice being able to do the 6 work and making an enemy dance. And honestly, whenever you're using this weapon, I'd recommend going for the lower enemies nearby, because those lower enemies you're going to be able to eliminate a lot faster. Oh, the mini boss spawn. I didn't even know it's a smoke screen. I'm not going to be able to do anything anyways. Unfortunate smoke screen. I am going to war cry for my team, throw up a turret, heal everyone real quick. Yeah, it's not going to do a lot, but I'll still shoot with my shotgun. Yeah, look at me doing so much damage to the mini boss. It is unfortunate though, because you know, getting a smoke screen mini boss whenever you're trying to show off a weapon kind of sucks. But with the woofer, you're not going to be doing a lot of damage anyways in the first place. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you're doing 500,000 for a crit, which isn't a lot. I mean, like, you can get like a million on some weapons, so not that big of a deal. But you know, I mean, it does shoot pretty fast. You know, 1, 2, yeah. I mean, like almost like half a second delay between shots. Actually, what is the fire rate? I am curious now what the fire rate for the woofer is. Let me inspect it. So the critical hit chance 43, critical hit damage is 410%. So that crit damage is actually really good. The fire rate is 1.35. So you can get 1 in a third of a shot off per second. So so yeah, like, yeah, that's not bad. Well, no, that is bad. 1 in a third quarter of a, or 1 in a third shot every second is something else. Like, I guess for a shotgun it's not bad, but no, for a shotgun it's bad, but for other weapons that wouldn't be too bad. But I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I'm very mutual on this. Comparing it to the Staccato Shadow, it's a lot of different. Also, I forgot that I'm not even on the right screen. The tier 3 sub came in and I wanted to replay it. So yeah, look at that. Look at that. I was on the wrong screen this entire time. It's all good though. I mean, I still get you guys still get the point, which is you gotta try out the weapon. I mean, it's no Staccato Shadow. You're not gonna be doing insane amount of damage, like 750,000 per shot or something like that. But you're gonna have fun. You know, we still won the mission. It's properly trapped out, and you know, I had a little. Actually, I don't want to even say little. I had a decent amount of fun using this shotgun. I like using new weapons and just trying out different weapons to see if I'd like it or not. So yeah. Otherwise, let me know what you think down in the comments if you tried this loadout or if you're going to try it. Let me know what you think of the loadout in the weapon, or if you have any suggestions when it comes to the loadout or, you know, the perks and whatnot. So otherwise, remember, use code Mattio in the item shop. Remember, check out the other boombox weapon videos and any other videos that are currently out. Otherwise, remember, subscribe, like the video, and I will see everyone in the next one.